I'm here in America's largest and oldest Chinatown, San Francisco Chinatown. This is Portsmouth Square, one of the main meeting grounds for Chinatown, where people come to socialize and get together and sometimes talk politics, like is the case today. We are here at the Rally for Inclusion. That is Rally for Inclusion, which has more than 45 groups represented here. Educators, students, civil rights leaders, health and human services providers, all gathered here to take a stand against anti-immigration policies and also anti-refugee policies. You can hear the crowd. Several hundred people are gathered here. It's not just Chinese either. We've got Muslim organizations, we have Jewish organizations, Vietnamese and Hispanic groups all banding together. It's been 135 years since the Chinese Exclusion Act became law in this country, and that was the first law in the United States that targeted a specific ethnic group, the Chinese, not allowing them to immigrate to the United States.
Well, the same fear and ignorance and bigotry that fueled the Chinese Exclusion Act is now resurfacing as strong as ever in policies that are targeting Muslims, that are targeting undocumented immigrants, and really targeting all immigrants. And so I think that the Exclusion Act is relevant today.
The month of May is Asian American Pacific Heritage Month, and in recent times we've seen some momentum building as to recognize and remember the Chinese Exclusion Act and what it meant. For example, recently Ed Chow, a Monterey Park assemblyman, managed to push through a state bill that requires the K through 12 education to actually teach the Chinese Exclusion Act. For example, growing up in this country in the Midwest, I never heard anything about the Chinese Exclusion Act in school. It wasn't until college, when I took an Asian American history class, that I did learn something about it. And that still persists for the majority of the states and much of the country. So to sum up, once again, we are seeing considerable momentum building up to recognize and remember what happened as parts of American history. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.